up, YouTube? This is your boy SCG Sports bringing you another video. This video I'm talking about Thursday Night Football. We have that matchup tomorrow. AFC North. You guys know I'm a Ravens fan, so what do you think about this game? It's gonna be a hard one. AFC matches are always hard. I mean, I know the Browns have been the joke of the league, but they play tough in the AFC North. They just tied with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think it's going to be a tough, contested match. I think the Ravens are probably going to win. Vegas odds right now has a Ravens +1. I'm taking the point, and I think the Ravens are probably going to win by 6 points. But some key matchups, right? Dalton. I think it haunts every Ravens fan right now. Last year's play. 4-12, I think it was. Past the Boyd. So I'm hoping Boyd has no catches, right? I'm hoping we just make sure we shut him down. But Dalton had a good game last week. He had 21 from 28, so that's pretty good. 243 yards, 2 touchdowns. He threw that horrible pick. Should have been a pick 6. I had to give it to him. He hustled back. He tackled the defender. And then his defense picked luck on, I think, not the next play, but the one after that. So contain Dalton. Obviously, Dalton doesn't do well under pressure. Our front four has to step up. Suggs, Juden, Williams, and Pierce. The O-line for Cincy is okay, so I'm hoping we can just punch them in the mouth, pressure them. Another key matchup, I think. What happened in that Colts game was Mixon just ran crazy. Ravens had such a much better defense than the Colts. Colts defense are probably on the bottom half of the league. Ravens defense is legit. So stop Mixon. He had 17 carries for 95 yards and a touchdown. That's too much. We need to keep him probably in the 60 margin. I mean, he's going to also have some catches. He had 5 catches with 54. So he had a lot of yardage, right? So I would say one of our main guys for this game is Kenny Young. And you guys know I love Kenny Young. Kenny Young has to make sure Mixon is not rolling out of the backfield. If he's getting out of the backfield, shadow him. Shadow him. If he catches that ball, tackle him fast. He's a loser. Don't give him space. If not, he's going to break a tackle. He's off to the races. Shadow him. And then mostly on the run game, tackle him hard, wrap him up. Again, Pierce and Williams has to be, watching that front. Judon and Suggs hitting that edge so he doesn't bounce out. I think that's critical. If Mixon has a good game, it's gonna be trouble for the Ravens. Now, if you contain that run, next guy, Green. Green has 6 catches for 92 yards. He did fumble, it wasn't good. So who I'm expecting Marlon Humphreys to have a good game. Hoping Humps steps up, has a great game. Shut it down, I think it's unrealistic. But I think Humphrey can have 5 or 6 catches. If it is for like 50 yards, I'm okay with that. No touchdown. You can't let Green beat you out deep. He loves to go deep. Jefferson and specifically Weddle has to be checking Green going out. I'm hoping they put my boy Tavon Young, in the slot against Boyd or Carr when he splits out. The Ravens usually don't shadow receivers, but the secondary has to be on their game with these two, right? Specifically Green. Green is one of the best in the league. We need to shut him down. Again, when I say shut him down, it's not 0 catches. I don't think that was happening. But at least 5 catches for 50 yards, no touchdown. I think that would be a successful outing. And like I said, Mixon, if our defense can hold Dalton to 250, so similar to yesterday's game, a touchdown. I don't know. I don't want to give him 2, and then I'm hoping we get at least a pick, right? Dalton's usually good for a pick, so we pick that ball up. I think we're in a good spot. Again, Mixon hopefully doesn't rush more than 60. Not more than 30 yards out of the backfield. I think that's a recipe for success. Now, on the other side, Flacco can do the same. Obviously, that would be spectacular. But hey, 250, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. I'm good with that. As long as the interception, doesn't cost you like a pick six. I think we need to run the ball. I put this in my video, my review on the stuff that I hated. We didn't run the ball consistently. And like I said, at the end of the game, you had an almost 50-50 run pass. But it was because at the end of the game, you basically were running. We need to run the ball better. I know we lost Mixon. That's okay. We need to run that ball better. We need to set up play action. It's not the only way, but it will help our O-line against Dunlap and Atkins. Atkins against Yanda, that's a hell of a match. Hopefully, Stanley can control Dunlap. And again, the play action will help. I think the other thing will help is Collins, a good runner, hard, tough runner. But also Buck Allen. I think Buck Allen had a great game. He has good hands. I know Ravens fan hates the check down, but I think it will be important, especially if the receivers are covered. Cincinnati has William Jackson III. He's a really good corner, so I'm expecting him probably to be, I don't know, probably in the red zone on Crab, and then they're probably gonna put a safety over top of Smokey. Especially Smokey had that big throw that was across the field from Flacco. I think Buffalo was respecting that. That's what Smokey brings to this team. I think they're gonna do the same thing. The underneath tight ends have to be ready. If we have Smokey going deep, if we had Crabtree and a hook or in the intermediate, Snead, Andrews, Boyle, Max Williams, we can't have drops, shorthand guys. Flacco, I think receivers dropped 4 balls. Crabtree had 2, unfortunately, but he made up for them that touchdown pass. So I think, like I said, I think that game we're gonna win by 6 points. I'm putting, I don't know, like 16-24. So I guess by 8 Ravens. Like I said, against the odds, they're giving a point to the Ravens. I think the Ravens are gonna win. I think the Ravens are a better team. The other thing is, it's a Thursday night, which is hard, but the Ravens, the starters played 2.5 quarters, so it was like a preseason game. So they're rested, right? But not only that, Cincinnati came from a tough contested game. And third, the Ravens are probably coming to a vengeance. Harbaugh probably is reminding him, this is the team that eliminated us. This is the team that didn't let us be in the playoffs. The defense, I'm hoping the defense is pumped, not letting anything easy. Hard tackles, pressure the QB, pressing. Another guy that I didn't mention from Cleveland that we need to watch is John Ross. John Ross, he's fast. So you know what I said about Boyd? I think Boyd should be, if it was a perfect matchup, I would say Humphrey on Green, Boyd on Carr, and Young on Ross. Ross is shifty, so when he catches the ball, you have to tackle. Again, this team is athletic. It's has a lot of speed. We need to tackle well. We can't have a lot of missed tackles. So guys, hopefully you liked the video. If you like, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter at SCG Sports. I always try to put some polls, try to be active. Any comments, they're appreciated. Peace!